absolutely. Tough day's not the right word. I think first and foremost, I think you've got to credit Dumbarton, because I could stand here and slaughter my own team and go through our not just my own team but myself as well, our decision making and our contribution to the game. But I think when Dumbarton haven't won a game in this calendar year, to go and win the game, you've got to give them credit, and I do that because I think it's the right thing to do, and they deserve it, because they showed something that we didn't show today, and that was character, which I've never questioned. I've never had to question that amongst the group. But I think when you're going for a playoff against a team that's already relegated and you're at home and you can't find a way to win the game, then I think you've got to then question character. We start the game, I think actually the first half was fine. I thought we were 1-0 up. I thought we were in quite comfortable control. I thought we were playing without being great or anything like that. I didn't feel under pressure. I didn't feel like Dumbarton were going to score. I felt that the only thing that would, and I said that to the players at half time, I think the only thing that will cause us problems here is ourselves. If we continue to make individual errors, which is exactly what's happened today, and that's kind of proved the point. But when you take that out of the game, it's you've got to have a better mentality and a stronger mentality to go, okay, we've missed a penalty, they've got one, we give away a goal, but can you be stronger mentally to go and still have that belief in you that you can go and win the game or go and get back in the game? We do that, we get back to 2 each, and then we lose a really poor goal from a set play, and that's ultimately that's what's cost us at the moment, or that's what's causing our problems at the moment. That's 3 goals. We've conceded 3 goals in 3 of our last 4 games, which is unacceptable when you're trying to go and get into the playoffs, and that's where our problems have been lying. We scored another 2 goals today, but we score majority of weeks we score, and that's something that, again, it's not just on the players, that's down for me. Am I getting the setup wrong? Am I not working on enough things in training in terms of defensive shape and things like that? So that's something for me to go away and look at. It's never ever just on them, but that is really, really disappointing to go and lose that game today, because I feel that we had I said that before the game, we were the ones in control. We were in the playoff place. Other people were looking out for our result, and now we've lost that. So next week we need to go and win the game, and then we'll be coming in saying, right, okay, what's the Queen of South result, what's the Montrose result, because that's the position we've got ourselves into. But there's only one team that can get yourselves out of it, or only one group of players that can solve the problem, and that's ours. So we need to go Tuesday, Thursday, we need to go to Steny next week, and we need to get 3 points. It's as simple as that. Nothing's done. That's one thing I would say, although today is disappointing and it's raw at the moment. It's half an hour after the game, obviously your emotions are still far too raw, but the cold light of day, there's still a battle to be there for the playoffs, and it's down to us to go to Stennismuir next week and win.
Yeah, really hard to see David Devine come off again.
As disappointed as I was in the result, I won't lie, I think that was probably the biggest disappointment from his perspective, from our perspective. Absolutely devastated for him, and it's something we'll just need to wait and see how just how bad it is. And I'm gutted for him, because his attitude's absolutely spot on, and his mental strength to come back from what he has done. I mean, even last week he goes up to Inverness on the Friday night, travels up, or Friday during the day, travels up himself, pays for hotel accommodation, looks after himself, because he didn't want to travel up on the Saturday on the bus because he was worried about his hamstring. So that tells you the level of dedication that he's got. So I was absolutely gutted for him. That was, as much as the game and the result are really disappointing, that was one that really hurt as well.
I guess given the wider context, it's maybe not as important, but given that the start was quite positive and a slow start is what we've kind of seen in recent weeks, it's just about building on that positive start.
No, it's not about that. It's about not making the mistakes that we're making and not giving away the goals that we're making, because that ultimately is what costs you. Whether you give the goal away in the first minute or the 93rd minute, if you're going to make the mistakes that we're making at the moment currently, then you can't expect to win football games.
Cheers.